All right, folks, buckle up because today we're going to contemplate the infinite. So you see in Galatune, the average attack power is about a 3 or a 4. But depending on how you combo your cards, you can get some really powerful attacks. You can go up in the hundreds, the thousands. You can even have a hit infinity attack. Or you can even have a 10 times infinity attack. Sounds a little ridiculous, right? Like, what's the point? If our average health in this game is about a 9 or a 10, infinity is just an insta-kill, right? Well, no, not exactly. I'm going to walk you through how we calculate infinite damage in Galatune. So let's illustrate this concept with a shield. If you throw down an infinity shield on your character, it's going to block up to infinite damage on that turn. So if someone were to throw an infinite attack against an infinite shield, well, it's blocked. But let's say you have some modifiers on that attack. Let's say it's an infinite attack with a +2 modifier. That's now become an infinity +2 attack. Well, in this case, the infinite shield would block infinity, but then the +2 would spill over, and the final damage calculation would be 2 damage onto your character. So to see, that's basically how it works. We treat infinity just like a real variable. Now, in this particular situation, you also have to look for the color type bonuses. So with this light infinity shield, if it were hit by that dark infinity attack, it would actually crit and do double damage. So now this is double infinity against a ×1 infinity, which is going to break infinity and do infinite damage spilling over. So that'd be a one-hit KO pretty much. Now there's all sorts of ridiculous ways to combo this. Here's one of our favorites. So we have this card in Cosmic Deception called Stupid Rock. It's an attack that basically does nothing. It has an attack power of 0. But I'm going to show you how to combo that up to godlike powers. So let's say you started with photosynthesis. This boost is going to give +3 to all of your nature. Well, now, thanks to that photosynthesis, this Stupid Rock has become just barely worth playing. It would have a +3. But we're not going to play it just yet. Instead, we're going to play this infinite power boost. Infinite power, if you flip a coin and get lucky, will multiply your next attack times infinity. So now, if we move into Stupid Rock, that pathetic hit 0 attack has now gotten a +3, then times infinite. This Stupid Rock is now a 3 times infinite damage attack. That's pretty ridiculous. It'll almost certainly knock out your opponent. But again, your opponent can stack their own combos as well. You could take an infinity shield and boost that up to where it's strong enough to withstand even a 3 times infinity attack. Now, there is one other reason why this ridiculous power level is actually a lot more relevant than you think. True, your average character is going to get knocked out if you can do like at least 10 damage. But you see, everyone takes their turn simultaneously in Galatune. Let's say 3 people knocked you out at the same time. Remember, all 3 people who do damage when you fall win victory points and win prize cards. You see, though, we prioritize looting based on the damage output. So if we have 3 different people knocking you out, each one is going to score, and each one's going to draw 5 cards, but the person who did the most damage gets to choose all 5 of their cards first. So I might do this ridiculous ×3 infinite attack if I want to make sure I have the first right to grab the best loot first. Now on the flip side, let's say you know one of your opponents has this crazy powerful attack and they're going to knock someone out with it. Well, you can't outmatch them for power, but if you even do a single hit 1 damage against that same opponent, so that opponent falls, you did 1 damage, your buddy did infinite damage, guess what? You guys both get just as much credit. You guys both get 1 victory point, and you both score 5 action cards. Now, true, he did more damage, so he'll get to draw the good loot first. But you see, one way you can go around your opponent's infinite combos is to predict when they're going to use it and how they're going to use it. Then you can either shut it down by throwing down something that's strong enough to block it, or use a color immunity to change that to a ×0, or just make sure that you aim your score at the same time that they aim their score and kind of take credit for their hard-earned work. So yeah, that's how infinity works in Galatune. You treat it just like a real variable. It can be multiplied, it can be added to, it can be It can be modified just like any other action card.